Good morning everybody and welcome back to the semi-crafty vlog. Okay, so I now have a bunch of fishing line, so I'm actually going to be putting the ghost garland together today. I'm also going to be doing one more painting again, and I'm going to be doing... These things still aren't done. They have, I think, like one layer left and then I'm ready. I hate how long it's taking, but they're getting closer. They're pretty solid, but I just got like... The main problem was halfway through the week I didn't have enough newspaper to continue, so I had to get more, and it was nighttime when I was looking for it, and all of our newspaper was in the recycle bin outside, and I didn't want to go outside, so there's that. We also have gesso. Tons of it. Yeah, we got this recently, and it's like more gesso than I'll ever need. I think my mom's gonna use it too, so, because she wants to get back into painting as well. And yeah, we'll see what else we can get to today. So also, I have a fun little thing. I ordered something from Psychic Circle Oddities, which is a really fun kind of like goth themed store, I think, or like witchy stuff, goth stuff. So I'm excited, it finally came in. I am strong. Oh, jeez. I'm so excited for this. I love, okay, so Mortimer. Oh, cute. Or Susie. She always puts like little written things in here, which is super cute. Thank you for your order. I hope you love it. Tag me in pics of your haul. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. Super cute. I have another one too because I ordered another thing a while back. The only thing is I saw yesterday that she's like, oh, I'm going to be giving away free stickers with every order until I run out of them. And I'm like, I think I posted my order just too early to have gotten that, but it's okay. A mug. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. I assume I should probably wash it before I... Yeah. Perfect. Just in time for spooky season, but I think it's just adorable anyway. It's cute. I think she mentioned these a little while back and I wanted to get one, but I didn't have the money, and now I have been able to get one, so thank you, Susie. I'll try to tag a picture or something, I don't know. The only thing is, because it is, you know, a fragile item, I'm so paranoid about it breaking, but I just want to make sure I'm extra fragile with it. So yes, what I'm going to also be doing is, if I'm doing a lot of talking, which I tend to do in these vlogs, I'm going to start putting, like, my voice over maybe me doing some artwork, like paint, or, like, stuff that's just kind of like, you know, just me doing a thing. Because I like to talk about the channel sometimes, and I know that tends to get kind of heavy, like, with talking. I will be doing that for your guys' convenience. Hopefully that helps out, and also, like, hopefully it helps me get, like, more content out, because I want to do more stuff on these vlogs, but, like, I feel like I'm limited to, like, under 40 minutes, so maybe this will help it go along faster, who knows. Today I'm going to be painting something that is Spyro themed, and it's going to be the gems from Spyro, because I figured it's kind of a fun, bright, colorful thing. I'm not sure what color I want the backdrop to be. It's not going to be blue, because the last three have been blue. I was thinking green, like the grass, but then I'm like, but there's green gems, so I don't know. I'll figure that out, because it's, what colors are we working with? Purple, red, green, blue, and yellow. Well, gold, I guess, not really yellow, but, so I don't know what backdrop color would look good, but we'll figure it out, it's fine. Purple would be ideal, because it's Spyro, but we'll see, I mean, unless two different shades of purple, yeah. And I'm just going for the classic gems from the first game, because that's, like, the game that I fell in love with, so. And, I mean, I know that there's also Reignited, but I'm pretty sure the gems look about the same. They're just, you know, higher def, I guess. So, the day that I'm filming this, originally there was going to be an episode of Subnautica posted. The only problem is right now my body's kind of working against me, so I am taking the day off, and I'm just going to film all day today and not worry about posting anything until after the vlog. Because my plan is, I kind of want to set aside, like, I know I don't do scary games, but, like, I want to set aside, like, spookier stuff for the month of October. And the next episode of Subnautica is pretty dang spooky, so I'm going to probably post that closer to October, if not in October. But yeah, I think I'm going to save, and the stuff that Morrowind has coming up is also going to be pretty spooky, because I realized what's coming, and the next main quest mission is the Burial Cavern, and I'm like, well, that's full of skeletons. Perfect. And the mission after that is also scary, so I think that'd be kind of cool. And I mean, the game schedule's probably going to stay relatively the same, because, like, I toyed with, like, because I know I never finished Franbow, and I was always like, I want to do that like during the month of October, but I'm like, I feel like at this point, because I have like 5 games running right now, I would need to pause one of them to put in place to finish up Franbow. But I don't know which one to pause, because Subnautica and Morrowind are both very fitting for the month of October right now, because they're, you know, they've got their moments, but like, there's also Minecraft, which can get kind of spooky, and if we head into the Nether anytime soon, there's that, but that would mean Sly 3 or Saints Row would get kicked for a month, but I don't want to stop either of those because we're getting close to the end, so it's like, ugh. So I don't know what's going to happen to the game schedule, and I know there are a lot of people who love Saints Row for sure. I just feel bad because like I don't want to pause Sly 3 because it took me a while to get back to it. So we'll see what ends up happening, because again, I don't want to overwhelm myself. I have decided that I'm going to not do Arttober stuff, but I will still be drawing in the month of October. It's just not going to be like every day. So I'm gonna do like maybe a drawing a week with the vlog. If I do more, well, maybe I'll film myself doing that. I did update one of my old drawings because I think I was drinking one night, not like heavily or anything, I was just having, you know, just whatever. And I just thought, hey, what the heck, I'm gonna go fix one of my drawings. And it was one that was probably much more subtle than the one I did last week. Also, hope you guys enjoyed that. That was actually a lot of fun doing digital art, even if it was like partly in Illustrator and partly in Photoshop, whatever. I like doing that kind of stuff. But this one picture just was like such subtle changes. I was like, I'm not gonna film this one. It's, yeah, whatever. So, no big deal, but I can show you guys what it looked like. Alright, I think the first thing I want to start with is figuring out how we're going to do this ghost garland. Because I've got tons of fishing line. I made sure to buy a big spool because we can't find the one that we used to have. Which is okay because that spool was like neon blue. I want clear. And I don't know what happened to the one I used for Bayonetta 2, but I don't think that would have been long enough. So we got this. This will also be good for Bayonetta 1, actually, with the medallions. Because I realized something, and this was just an oversight. I should have, before I attached any of these pieces in the middle, I should have put a line of fishing line like deep enough in, sandwiched in between like the foam and the grid layer. I forgot to do that. So what we're gonna have to do is probably, once these are done, is drill a hole in some part of them, I guess where the I think it's rings that attach, I don't really know. We're gonna have to probably drill a hole in or something, which I don't think should ruin the integrity too much because of the grid. So hopefully that holds up, but we're probably gonna have to do that and then insert fishing line or whatever else, because we're probably gonna need the fishing line for the attachment. Maybe not, I don't know, but it'll come in handy if we do, because that was what we needed for Bayonetta 2. But yeah, they're getting really firm, so that's good. I might not even need another coat. Oh yeah, these are really stiff. Ooh. It's pretty dang sturdy, but it's still really lightweight. You know what? I might not actually need another coat. I might do another coat of like just the glue to smooth it out, because it really helps. I don't think I need to put any more newspaper on here. This is pretty dang like tough, you know? I worry about this one though, because this one's like, but I mean, these are still pretty tough. Yeah, I think these are, I mean, this is a little soft here. This one's got like the most surface area, I think. A little soft, but God, I rewatched my Bayonetta 1 charms that I made before the original one, back from like, what, 2016 or 17, something like that. I don't know what possessed me to make them the way I did. I was watching it, I'm like, oh no. It's fine, we learn. And I mean, these are pretty dang sturdy, and I like that. That's really good. You know, even this one that's got a lot of surface. I like it, so not too heavy. Probably heavier than the ones I had before. Probably less heavy than the ones that had the metal ring. So, okay, let's get that ghost garland started. Alright, so, I mentioned a couple weeks ago, got my big old bag of ghosts. We're gonna basically make a garland out of them. So I'm gonna probably have to poke a hole in the top and bottom and then put the fishing line through, or maybe through the sides, I'm not really sure. And I'm gonna pull them out at random, so whichever ones, we'll just put them on, and hopefully this works out. I'm still not sure how I'm gonna keep them like secured together. So like, that might be too, not sturdy enough, I don't know. That one's bent. I don't know if you can see that, it's like... This one, which is also kind of, but I don't, like, I want one that's sturdy, but not one that's like too thick. Like, that's thick. That's too thick, I think. This is like a needle you use for like yarn stuff. How random. This belongs to a thing a friend made for me that was like a little paper figure of Link. It's the hilt of the Master Sword. I don't know why it's in here. So we have 4 needles, possibly. I don't want them to be too thick though, because obviously I'm gonna try to keep them on the garland like spaced apart a little bit. So I'm gonna try to figure out how that's gonna. Okay, I want to actually let me grab a plain ping pong ball to test first. So let's see. Ooh, this one's a gunky needle. It's got like junk on it. My nails might be too long. I don't know. Alright, that went through really easy. Other side. We have, it's really hard to see, but I've made holes. You see aches hole. Alright, let's take our fishing line. It's actually some pretty thick fishing line. Oh god, poking it through to get to the other side, that's gonna be a joke. I didn't think about that. It's not just gonna go through. Okay, so I may need to actually thread it through. Oh, this is fun. This is gonna work. I don't even think this is thin enough to go in this. Ping pong ball! Yeah, I don't think it's gonna fit that. Okay. I may have to use the big needle, but oh, it's so big. Okay, well this is why we test it. This is why. Alright, so we got that. Ugh. Oh, it's such a big needle though. No, like. Oh, that wasn't really the same spot that got through though. Well, we have a ping pong ball. Because like, what I'm imagining is I'm gonna have to put this on something and then just like have it where it can spin. And then I'm just gonna have to string every single one of them on and then go back through and glue them once they're all on the strand. Well, because that's what we gotta do. Just like one long thread. I mean, I could always just leave it where it rolls like this, and then oh god, what did I do? Because that's the thing is, I don't know how many I have. I mean, logically I should have, because I gave out a ribbon each time to a person who made a ghost, and I think I gave away all my ribbons, so I think that's about 240 ribbons. We had a lot. So theoretically I have 240 ghosts, but I probably have a couple extras because some people made a few more ghosts. So there's a couple more than 240. Here goes nothing, I guess. Hopefully all the germs that were on these are gone now. Who's the first one? See? This is what people would draw. Cute little... So am I gonna do it sideways? Carefully. First one is on the strand. Cool. And away it goes. Alright, I will speed this up now because this is gonna take a minute. So I've got all these strung on. I think I might actually just keep them as like this, you know, kind of thing. Because I was going to do them spaced apart, like maybe like that, which I mean would also look cool, but I don't know. Ultimately, if I choose to leave them like this and then later I don't like it, I can always take it apart. See if I can get the whole strand here. There are a lot. Also, the less length it takes up. Jesus. This one's mine right here. Now, what I was thinking though is, I might attach this to some sort of like a hook or a fastener so I can clip it to stuff and then leave some space, and then the garland starts, and then at the other end the same thing. So I found these clasps, so I think I'm going to use, because I don't have anything else, but I think this would be good enough to clip onto stuff. This is actually leftovers from Bayonetta too, because I used these for her glove chains. I got pliers because smart thing to do. The only clasp I could get had these mandatorily attached to them. I don't know why I bought 2 packs. I only needed, like, this is a pack of 3, so it's really weird. But yeah, I was trying to see if I would need these for the medallions, but I don't think I could use them. So we have 2 of these, and they open like this. Let's get it past the part that's all bent. Figure. A couple times. I don't know any good knots, which is silly because I crochet, but I'm not that good on technique. I just know how to weave yarn. I think that's good. Alright, now let's get to the other end. Okay, we're still attached to the spool here. Tie us some knots. We've got our garland. I can't show it to you all now because it's, yeah. And it's got room for, like, yeah, so. It's just a string of ghosts. Alright. I'm gonna take this out of this room, and you'll probably see it later. PSA, when working on sandpapering something, please make sure to wear a mask. Alright, so these 2 medallions are pretty much ready for painting. I've sanded them as much as I can, and sorry, if my voice sounds weird, it's because, so as you guys heard, I said, like, PSA, wear a mask when sandpapering. I didn't for these 2, and I started coughing very badly afterwards. And I was freaking out, like, well, what's going on? And I realized, oh, I was sandpapering. So, even though this is just newsprint, or newspaper and Elmer's glue, I still want to breathe it in. So wear a mask if you're going to do sandpapering stuff. Especially if it's, like, really heavy duty, but just do it anyway. Also, if it's something more heavy duty, goggles and gloves are probably good too. I don't think that was necessary for this, but definitely didn't want to breathe it in. Anyway, what I think I'm going to do is, now that we have, like, practically a bucket of gesso, I think I'm going to use gesso maybe for a base. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We could use something else, but I think it'd be a good starter. And yeah, I put several more layers of the, well, maybe one more layer after I sanded it, of the glue, so it's really smooth. Hopefully it translates when I paint it. So the painting for today is Spyro themed, and I decided to draw the gems from Spyro on, I keep saying draw, I mean paint, on like the background is supposed to be kind of resembling like some of the backdrops in the game, like the skyline and stuff like that. And I think it's kind of fun because it's a nice pop of pink, which the wall doesn't have yet, because I wasn't going to do blue again, so yeah. And then we just got the gems, all shiny. I think that they look good without an outline because they kind of just, I think they just look more like smooth or something like that. And actually this gradient was pretty easy to do. It wasn't that difficult. So yeah, tribute to a game that I have played. I wanted to make a metallic, but I didn't have purple, so. But yeah, a game that, you know, I've played since childhood, so figured, obviously, a tribute to that would be appropriate. There you go. We have 6 canvases so far. You know, I have been thinking of, in the future, maybe when I'm done with all the video game canvases I intend to do that are small ones, is actually doing larger canvases that are like actual like scenes or something, you know, like, or something from the game that's like really cool, but we'll see. Canvases are a little expensive. But hey, if I can afford it in the future, that's fine. It won't be like every week. It would be like, hey, maybe like once every couple months, let's do a painting. Unless that becomes like what everyone wants to see, then there's that. Alright, so I have thoroughly covered these in many layers of paint and many layers of glue. I think at this point I have to just kind of let them sit and dry because there is still a lot of like, you know, parts that need to like be cut through, but they're still sticky, and I think I'm moving too quickly and I don't want to wreck these because, you know, I'm already worried I've done so, but I think it's still okay. I also noticed that the holes seem to be getting a little bit smaller, so that's bad, but it feels much smoother than it did. Hopefully once it's painted gold and red, that'll go away. I'm not really sure why though, but when I painted on another layer of glue, it kind of did like a weird, like, splotchy effect? I'm not even sure what that is. This one's got a couple little weird discrepancies, but the other two are still a little wet, so I'm not gonna mess it up. Alright, at this point I have been up all night and I've been working on stuff since, well, not straight, but I've been working on stuff since 11 a.m. or no, like 8 a.m. yesterday, and I feel like I've gotten a lot done. So let's see, we did a painting, which it looks so, it's so bright and colorful, I love it, and the gems are cute. And we've finally gotten these at least primed and hopefully ready for metallic paint next time. I'm still probably gonna have to, like I said, touch them up a little bit with not sanding necessarily, but like cutting into like the corners that got gunky. But then we'll be on to painting them like gold and figuring out how we're going to fasten them to the sleeves in general. We made our ghost garland. It's not up yet, but we made the ghost garland. Did I really only do like 3 things this episode? I'm so sorry. Alright, so next week, I do believe is the 1st of October. We will be getting some more spooky themed things done, hopefully. And like I said, I'm going to be doing like a once a week art thing, hopefully. Probably not the ones I drew recently. I'll get to those eventually, but I'm going to be doing like different stuff. Like, I'm going to go basically go through my Arttober list that I made and pick the 5 like I don't know, most like scariest or like the most like intense ones that I had come up with to draw and draw those. So there'll be 5 paintings or 5 drawings for October, but I'll be doing more art throughout because why not? This keeps me motivated, so I'm really happy about that. But for the paintings, for our little things, I am going to try to pick video games that have like more, I guess, spooky imagery or like scary stuff. I know what 3 of them are going to be, or like just Halloween related stuff. I'm definitely going to do the Bayonetta one this month, so you guys can look forward to that. Hopefully it's not too complicated, but I can't imagine it is more complex than the Chrono Trigger one, so hopefully there's that. And then whatever else comes up, maybe I'll try to think of like cool new stuff to do, how that's maybe even Halloween themed, I don't know. Maybe we can like work on some decorative stuff or do some more costumey things, who knows. And if I do anything in between the week, in the meantime, I'll film it. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. Be sure to enjoy the rest of September. And hopefully you guys are all excited for Halloween and stuff too, or, you know, I know that like it's gonna be a little bit difficult to celebrate it this year. We can still have fun, it's just not in the same way, I guess. But remember to be safe out there and you know, be responsible and just, you know, make sure to take precautions and stuff and maybe avoid crowds and stuff like that, or like, you know, I don't know what we're gonna do, but we don't really do anything on Halloween anymore, so. And I'll be trying to get the video game schedule back on track this week. I just kind of, things got away from me this week. It'll happen every once in a while, but it's, you know, like, it's not gonna, like, hopefully not stop me from just, like, posting stuff out, right? I don't intend for it to do that. So make sure to check all the information in the description below, and the links at the end of the video, and I will see you guys next time, and until then, stay whimsical. Okay, interesting. Oh, wow. I think we found it. Julius file? Dex's phone number isn't added to your cell phone.